Hey everybody, it looks like we are actually live here now on Facebook. Hey, I wanted to come to you guys this afternoon really quick before we got on with the rest of our day and talk to you a little bit about something I'm super excited about that just arrived a few days ago in the mail. It is something with the technology to help you drive traffic to your website. So it doesn't matter what kind of business you're in, I'm super excited about this technology. And as soon as I seen it, I was like, oh my God, I gotta have it. So most of you that know me know that I do actually work multiple businesses at one time. My primary business is real estate. I'm a real estate broker here in Northern California, and I absolutely love taking care of my clients and making sure that my clients, my sellers especially, for the advertising portion, this is going to be an amazing tool for. So what it is you can see behind me on the picture, it's called the Asirvia GO, and it's a beacon. And what this beacon does is it actually uses a technology that it's not new. It's something that you all should be familiar with, because as you run around with your Facebook, you're going to notice things that are called nearby friends, right? So it'll tell you where your friends are, that your friend Shannon is nearby, or those type of things. It's also something that's been used by Google for many years. So you get on Google and you put Starbucks near me, and Google automatically knows your location and knows that that Starbucks is closest to you, as long as your phone hasn't, went off and got stuck somewhere in some other location, which has actually happened to me. So it's a technology that's not new, but it's new to be used by the consumer and the general public. And what it is it is a little keychain style size beacon. When I seen it at first, I actually really kind of thought about the fast tracks. Okay, so we all have fast tracks in our cars if you travel frequently to the Bay Area, which my husband and I do. So we all have one in our cars. And those fast tracks sit up on your dash, right? And as you travel, whether or not you want to use the carpool lane, whether or not you're going under that, express lane or going to go over a bridge, it automatically picks up the signal that it knows that you're actually on there because of a transmission that's coming from the device to the board up above or whatever the receiver is on the bridge. So it automatically calculates that you went over or used this amount of time. This basically kind of works on the same principle, except it communicates to Android phones. And I know my iPhone users out there, such as myself, because it was a question that I had. Oh my God, I use iPhones. But you know what? The Android market is 60% of the phone market out there today is Android. 30% is Apple. 10% is miscellaneous other phones. So for it to be able to go, because this, to the Android phones is still a huge amount of people that are out there. So visualize this. The phone does have to have Bluetooth on, and it actually takes 100-yard radius. So in essence, that's 600 feet in diameter around you. So basically it's the size of a football field around you. It's going to transmit whatever you want to advertise on there, 40 characters or less, with a link. And the link doesn't count in the character size. So for my realtor friends out there, you have a listing up in Del Rio, and you have a virtual tour on that listing, which of course has a link, right? So you set one of these little things, or you hang it up in the window of the front of the house. You're transmitting to everybody that drives by that happens to have Bluetooth on their Google phone, which most people have their Bluetooth on all of the time. Okay, so you're transmitting, as that person drives by, a notification onto their phone. And that notification is a silent notification. It comes up in an area on the Android phones. I really had to understand this because I didn't have an Android phone until I bought this system. And then I was like, of course I have to have an Android phone. So I kind of made the switch. But here's the notifications. I don't know if I'm going to be able to see them the way this thing records, but they pop up on your phone, and I've got 4. So I've got 4 advertisements there, and they just pop up on your phone. And so because I have an online internet business right now, the one that's here with me, I do have some in listings right now, but I'm not obviously by those listings, so it's not broadcasting to me. So the ones that I have right now that are on the desk, I have 4 of them. And then the one I just sat down. And it is, one of them says lose weight, reduce carb absorption, and it has my link right there. So as that pops up, that person gets to see my website for my health and wellness company. And when I said I have multiple businesses, obviously I have a third business now, because you can be a customer with Asirvia, or you can be an affiliate. And all that means is the same link that you signed up with is going to have your name at the end of it. And if you went ahead and got 3 instead of 1, you could actually be advertising that somebody else could be using the same technology to advertise their businesses, and you could be making a residual income every single month when they pay their bill. So let's go over the cost of this. This literally can hit thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of phones a month. The cost is $25. So for $25 a month, you can be advertising your virtual tours, your if you do have health and wellness, if you're a fitness trainer, if you're a realtor, if you want to advertise lower rates or rate drops, if you're a lender, if you're a sandwich shop that wants to grab traffic that's walking by, let's say you're in a strip mall, you have one of these hanging in the front of your unit, it's going to tell everybody that, hey, we got sandwiches, buy one, get one half off today. Everybody that walks by, everybody pulls into that parking lot. So for $25, the power that you have to be able to advertise your business, to me, is absolutely crazy, you guys. $25. And to buy this as a customer, it's $25 times 2 times, because you pay your first and last month, and it is a $30 setup fee. And that's a setup fee per account, not per unit. So what's awesome about this right now is these are actually 50% off. That price is locked in for the remainder of the time that you actually have the unit. Okay, so right now you can get 1 unit for $25, 3 units for $49, and 8 units for $99. I did the 8 units for $99 because I figure I will use at least 4 in active listings and then have 4 for my other 2 businesses, which now this is a new business for me because I'm not foolish. Even though it may only pay $2.50 per unit per month, let's say I get 100 customers out there that's paying $25 a month. Do the math on that, you guys. That's $2,500 a month. It's going to come in residually, and all I did was sell on the unit one time. So I will absolutely be sharing these things because I'm super excited about them. Whether or not there was an income to be paid or not, I would have bought this for my business. They do come branded with the Asirvia GO, but it's a sticker. So imagine if you're a gym or a fitness center and you wanted your personal trainers out there advertising your business. You could actually put your own sticker on here, throw this on their keychains, and as those personal trainers are out there roaming around through their day, they're going to be advertising the business. I actually just placed an order for 8 more because I'm nuts, because I really started thinking about it. My husband drives to the Bay Area every single day, and he's in his car, right? So he's going over the Altamont and many times in traffic. So why not take one of these or 2 of these with a little sticky on the back of them, stick them on the back of his rearview mirror. He'll never notice that they're there. They're not going to bother him any. But as he's driving over the Altamont, every Android phone that's within a 600-foot radius is going to get the Asirvia GO website, is also going to get my All Natural Pharma website. So something I'm really passionate about is people getting healthier naturally. So why not utilize that person that's always on the go to help build your business? Now, obviously for a realtor, probably wouldn't make a lot of sense for me to throw one out there going over the Altamont because my real estate's primarily in the Central Valley. But if you're a lender, you could do that. If you had a website link that you could send that out to, and you have a husband that travels, and you could do loans all over the state of California, why not get your name out there wherever that person goes? Child's backpack, if you do health and wellness, physical, personal training, somebody that does hair, nails, throw one in your kid's backpack, because as that kid's coming and going from school to the teachers, those type of things, it's going to be broadcasting your business website for $25 a month. You guys, this is really a no-brainer. You spend $25 a weekend on things that you probably don't need. This is so powerful. I remember 17 years ago when I got into real estate, I got a individual agent website. And in the office that I started at, they all told me I was crazy, that the internet was not going to be that big of a deal. In my first year of real estate, and back in 2000, I did over $100,000 in the first 10 months in commissionable sales, in commission actually. So I'm not crazy. This is going to be a huge technology. I've had people say, oh my God, that's intrusive. That's crazy intrusive that you're going to be broadcasting these signals to people's phones. You guys, it's not a text message. It's not an advertisement that's going to pop up every time they're trying to look at something. In the Android phone, there's actually a area that says nearby links. and it comes up. So it's not intrusive at all. Now, if somebody's really not noticing their notifications right now, as time goes by, they're going to start noticing them more. I wish you could see this more on my phone, but the way this thing broadcasts, you can't. They're going to start noticing it more. I wasn't alive in the 50s, but when the commercials started airing on TV, I'm sure people didn't like it. But you know what? It was going to happen whether or not they liked it or not. Digital advertising is going to start showing up more and more on where people are paying attention to, and that's their phones. It is not available, this technology, to push through on an Apple phone. I don't know if it ever will be, so I'm not going to say it's coming because I have no idea. But I think it's foolish if it doesn't, because this is so powerful. But the fact that it is available on the Android's phone, those that actually embrace it, take advantage of it, their businesses are going to absolutely feel the positive benefits of actually getting your name out there for $25 a month. I've paid for pay-per-click. Even 17 years ago, I was doing Google AdWords and Yahoo keywords, Google ad placement, sponsored keyword search. I've done Facebook ads. I've done Twitter ads. I've done sponsored ads with Instagram. I've done it all. It's very, very, very expensive. So $25 a month. I have 8 for $99 a month. I have another 8 coming on the, I pretty much know, 1, it's a write-off, but 2, that the money will come back because it's such an inexpensive way to drive traffic to your website. For those of you that have a website out there, what are you doing to get it out in front of people? I tell people all the time that are excited about having a website, I tell them all a website is a business card that's stuck in your pocket. Because unless you take that business card out of your pocket and hand it to somebody, it does you no good. And a website is exactly the same thing. All it is a digital business card that unless you're doing something to drive traffic to, it does you no good. You wasted all of your money even setting it up or buying that website. So think about using this as a way to help drive traffic to your business. I could not be more excited about this technology. I couldn't be more excited about being one of the first people out there with this technology to help bring it to the people in my industry, both in direct sales and in real estate and the real estate community and the lenders and the people that work so hard for the money that they're making. Because let me tell you, we're working a hell of a lot harder than we used to be. And we're making less. And it's not just people in the real estate profession, it's everybody out there. So why not, for $25 a month, take something as simple and little as this and have it go to work for you? Because this is going to really change the way people market and how your business is placed. So if you have any questions about this, you can even comment below this video. You can private message me. You can go to my website, ittalkswhenyoucan't.com. And by doing that, it's going to ask you for a little bit of information, which is your name and your email, I believe, actually. And you're going to get an email from me, which will have all my contact information in there as well. So get a hold of me. Let's talk about this. I've got a ton of information I can email over to you about NFC. It's called nearby frequency communication, I think is what it stands for, near field communication. And it's an amazing technology. So can't wait to actually start getting this in the hands of people around me so I can hear the success stories of how they are using this. If you have any questions, message me. Bye, guys.